Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF. Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Impact or Hit. I, Joey Styles, with Jonathan Coachman, and with Aiden English, and on today on Impact or Hit. We're going to have a really good show here today, on Impact or Hit. Yesterday we saw Raquel Gonzalez or Raquel Rodriguez, whatever you want to call her. We saw her win the TWF Women's World Tag Team winnings. By beating, by, how do you say, we saw her beat, Haku Asada and become the new TWF, the new Women's World Heavyweight Fighter. And, that's what we saw yesterday. Well, you got that right, Jonathan Coachman says. We did see Raquel Gonzalez or Raquel Rodriguez or whatever you want to call her. We did see her win the TWF, we did see her beat Haku Asada and become the new TWF, the new Women's World Heavyweight Fighter. We did see all that happen. And we don't know if the Doomsday is done doing their shit, or the Doomsday is, still, or the Doomsday, or the Doomsday is still, gonna prolong, what they're gonna do next. I can tell you one thing right now, Aiden English says, I don't know what the Doomsday's goals are. I don't know if they're gonna be done or not. I don't know who they're gonna go after next. I don't know what madness they're gonna do. But I can tell you one thing. I like the madness that they're gonna do. And I know that. Aiden English says, I don't know what madness they're gonna do, but I like the madness though. And I can't yet to see what they're gonna do next. Well, here comes Sheamus O'Shaughnessy to the ring now. Alright, Sheamus, alright. I know the Kingly Thunder is coming up at the end of this month. And I know that I'm in it, along with LA Knight, along with Bo Peep, along with, Shinsuke Nakamura, along with Gajor, Avro Eggman, Roman Reigns, along with He-Man, Shrek, and Otis Rosnick. Hell, throw Wonder Woman, say Wonder Woman's in there too. Hell, go on and even say that Blaine's in there. Hell, you can even say Harry Potter's in there too if you want. But at the end of the day, whoever is in it, I gotta throw them out. But you see, as of right now, we're in a bind. Because, since the Doomsday started to fuck with me. That's right, the Doomsday started to fuck with me. Finn Balor, Ricochet, Alberto Del Rio, Raquel Rodriguez, Roxanne Perez, Aaliyah, they all started to fuck with me. Hey, I know it's not my business, and I know at the end of the day that you want to go in alone, but I think that we both need to stand up to the Doomsday. I think we both need to show to Doomsday that we're not men to fuck with Sheamus O'Shaughnessy. You know, that we need to show to Doomsday that if they choose to do stuff to us, they will be dealt with. So I want those free, and I don't care any one of the free they're going to be. Hell, I don't care. I don't care if we take on Finn Balor, Ricochet, and Alberto Del Rio by ourselves. The free on that. Think of it this way. It can be free on too. Because this time, I don't care. Whoever that's going to be. Fuck. Well. So at this time, I don't care. Alright, we can both do it together then. Hold on, Theodore Long says. Sheamus O'Shaughnessy, LA Knight, I cannot let you go in alone without you choosing someone else to watch your back. Well, who else? So you're going to have to seek yourself another tag mate, tag friend, so we can have a freeway here today on Impact or Hit. So who do you think that should be? Well, first off, it has to be someone who, won straps, just like you did. It has to be someone, who can stand up for him or herself. So, I think that the one I'm going to give you to team up with you today, and hopefully this goes, and I hope it all, works out for you all. So the one I'm going to give you to team up with you here today is going to be the one that's going to team up with you. Well, it's going to be AJ Styles. Alright, AJ Styles says, so I guess I'm in this now. Yes, you are. The three of you fighting Finn Balor, Ricochet, and Alberto Del Rio here today on Impact or Hit. Yeah, well, don't forget, folks, next Thursday, Impact or Hit, and TNA's one, will be on, A&E. It'll be not on A&E, it'll be on AMC. Not making it up. Go on TNA's website and they'll tell you the news. Well, it looks like, okay, Jonathan Coachman said, so tell me, Joey Styles said, how is this all going to work? How is LA Knight, AJ Styles, and Sheamus O'Shaughnessy going to fight against the Doomsday here? Oh, so you're going to say it's going to be the three of us fighting the three of you. Well, we don't think that you can stand up to the Doomsday, Finn Balor goes. So, ring that ringer now. Yeah, Alberto Del Rio said, I beat you once, Sheamus O'Shaughnessy. I'll beat you again. Yeah, Ricochet says, we'll beat you good. Ding-a-ding, well, now the match is underway now. And I guess it's going to be Sheamus O'Shaughnessy. Guess it's going to be Finn Balor, taking on, AJ Styles, who got himself thrown into this because Theodore Long thought that LA Knight and Sheamus O'Shaughnessy needed to have someone else to even out the odds. Body slam, Joey Styles said. Even out the odds? Are you crazy? Yeah, even out the odds is right, Jonathan Coachman says. And I'm glad if Theodore Long stepped it in, or this would have been a 2-on-3 handicap match, Jonathan Coachman says. Well, Theodore Long should have minded his own business, but worse than that, AJ Styles should have minded his own business, because he had nothing to do. This was between Sheamus O'Shaughnessy and a Doomsday, and LA Knight puts his nose in it, and then AJ Styles puts his nose in it. And now Finn Balor going off down. And he's down on AJ Styles. He's hoping to beat AJ Styles here. Joey Styles said 1, 2 and a kick out. And a really cool thing to bring out here is that Finn Balor and AJ Styles both wrestled in NJPW at the same time. But they both were in NJPW, not at the same time though. AJ Styles went there after Finn Balor left. But they both happen to be followers of the Bullet Club, or the Golden Shot, the Golden Club, which both Kenny Omega and Adam Page and Adam Cole were also, and Nick Jackson and Matt Jackson were also in, Joey Styles said. Aiden English said, you bring up that yesteryear like these men are, like Finn Balor really cares about his past of AJ Styles. I don't think he does. And down he goes. And Finn Balor brings in Ricochet, who's since going from WWE to AEW has been a whole unlike man down. And Ricochet truly likes to go around and hit folks with the double blade. Ricochet missed. AJ Styles doing the Styles Clash on Ricochet. He now brings in LA Knight. And LA Knight is ready to do his hold down on Ricochet. Now Ricochet's in a bind now. And now Ricochet goes and brings in Alberto Del Rio. And now Alberto Del Rio is now in the same bind. He gets body slammed by LA Knight, who then brings in his friend Sheamus O'Shaughnessy, Joey Styles says. Well, I don't know if they're friends, Jonathan Coachman said. I know they're team friends, but I don't know if they're truly friends beyond that. And Sheamus O'Shaughnessy ran through the bro kick. He bro kicked down. Down goes Alberto Del Rio. Here comes the Celtic Cross. White noise, a white loudness. Alberto Del Rio is down for the reckoning now. 1, 2, wait a minute. That's Raquel Rodriguez. What's she doing there? She already did her thing. And the Fight Keeper Varia's dealing with her, and have you seen Roxanne Perez do her thing? And Aaliyah do her thing as well? The Fight Keeper was dealing with Raquel Rodriguez and didn't even see, all of that happen. And Alberto Del Rio doing his hold. Alberto Del Rio dodged Sheamus O'Shaughnessy. Here is your winners. The team of Finn Balor, Ricochet, and Alberto Del Rio, the Doomsday. And Alberto Del Rio, Finn Balor, and Ricochet, the Doomsday, has beaten Sheamus O'Shaughnessy, AJ Styles, and LA Knight, who come back in the ring, but it's too late, Joey Styles said. Yeah, it is too late, Jonathan Coachman says. The match is over, and, there he came back in, though, and the match is over. The match is over. you know, there's nothing they can do about it now. Well, you got that right, Aiden English says. There's nothing no of them could have done. They lost the match. And Aiden English says. And the Doomsday, well, the Doomsday didn't, beat them up and write DD on their back like the NWO did, but they still beat them. And how it still could happen. Well, speaking of that, we're now going to talk with, well, I guess it could happen, I guess it could happen, Aiden English. I guess the day is young, it could still happen, Joey Styles said. Take it away, Gene Okerlund. Thank you, Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman. I'm going to be talking with Sheamus O'Shaughnessy here today on Impact or Hit. Alright, Sheamus O'Shaughnessy, I know things didn't quite go the way you wanted them to go. You, LA Knight, and AJ Styles, all three of you wanted to beat the Doomsday. Yes, that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to beat the Doomsday. But somehow, some way, the Doomsday beat me. And I'll never know why the Doomsday started something with me. Why Finn Balor, Ricochet, and Alberto Del Rio did something to me. But I'm not done with them. You hear that, Doomsday? I'm not done with you. You think you won the war, you think you won the fight by beating LA Knight and AJ Styles and myself here today on Collision or Hit. On Impact or Hit, but you did not. Well, are you both worried? Are you worried about the Doomsday coming after you? And no, the answer is no, I am not worried about the Doomsday coming after me, Gene Okerlund. The Doomsday should be more worried about me coming after them. And when I get my hands on them, they're not going to be so lucky. Well, that's my talk with Sheamus O'Shaughnessy. Back to you, Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman. Well, thank you, Gene Okerlund, for talking with Sheamus O'Shaughnessy, here today on shit. Come on. Here today on Impact or Hit. And that's all the time we got here for Impact or Hit. I, Joey Styles, with Jonathan Coachman and Aiden English. And that's all the time we got here for Impact or Hit. For I, Joey Styles, with Jonathan Coachman and Aiden English, we hope you like Impact or Hit, and we'll see you tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown.